time. And we had our live stream this morning, right? We do our daily financial news at 7:30 on Saturdays, 7:30 a.m. Pacific. We follow that up with an hour of live Q&A right here on YouTube. But one of the things that we started talking about in that live stream, I wanted to create a separate video about this afternoon, again, a live stream. And that is the fact that I want you to be aware, I want you to be ready, and I want you to understand what is about to happen in housing or real estate. In about 90 to maybe 120 days, so 3 or 4 months from now, we are going to see CNBC, Wall Street Journal, Forbes, Fortune, CNN, any and all talking heads talking about some truly scary or potentially terrifying real estate metrics. I want to tell you how they're going to position them now so you'll be ready. But then I want to step back and talk about each of them. So maybe you don't get scared. You don't let the talking heads ruin your day. So first thing we are going to hear in 3 or 4 months are things like real estate inventory is up 50, 80, 100%. Full stop. If you think about that, just if you don't look every day, if you're not really in the market and you hear inventory is up 100%, most of us are going to just step back and go, oh my God, real estate is crashing. Real estate is over. Real estate is falling. Whatever it is. So again, in 3 or 4 months, we are going to start to see metrics that look like real estate is in trouble. And if you follow my channel, one rental at a time, if you are one of my students and you're doing the work, you know it's not in trouble. Simply said, we're at about 1 million homes today. We could go up 250%. So 1 million all the way to 3.5 million available homes, and we would be at a roughly balanced market. So I fully expect, and I can already see the headlines. Crisis, real estate inventory doubles. What are you going to do? Too much inventory. Not the case. In fact, if real estate only goes up 100%, meaning inventory, we probably still have a seller's market in most of the country. We are in the worst or best, depending if you're a buyer or seller, housing market I've seen in 20 years. Before the crash, during the crash, after the crash, I've seen it all. So again, be ready. In 3 or 4 months, one of the scary headlines they're going to say is real estate inventory is up 100, 150, 200%. But now you know, not a big deal. It just means options. If we're investors, it's actually good news because in a market of days of inventory, even the junk sells. I don't know how you operate in an environment where junk sells at retail prices. It's too hard. So that's the first one. Number two, you are going to start to hear probably in 4 or 5 months, so just after, not 3 or 4, but 4 or 5 months, you are going to start to hear days on inventory explode or days on market explode higher. Again, it is going to be mathematically correct that days on market exploded higher. They went from 28 to 45 or whatever it will be. But all it's going to be is where you are going to start to see more inventory and quality differences will start to separate. The stuff that's clean and perfect in the best spot, fly off the shelf. It's the other stuff. It's the junk that sells today that won't sell in 4 or 5 months. It will sit and sit and sit. So again, be ready. We are going to see lots of talking heads, and I can already hear Diana Olick correctly saying days on inventory up 50%. It has to. We have no inventory today. So more inventory, more options equal more days on market. Be ready. Number 3, and this is going to be for everybody that wants to tell a negative story. They're going to say something like, and we talked about this on our weekly live session at 8 a.m. Home appreciation crashes 50%. You really got to piece this stuff together, folks. In 2020, roughly speaking, we were up 14% as a nation. If in 2021 we are only up 7%, it is mathematically correct to say home appreciation fell, crashed, collapsed, whatever the adjective they want to put there, to 7%. I don't know about you, but 7% appreciation on top of 14% appreciation, it's kind of a good run. But yes, technically 7 is half of 14. So be ready for those things. And here is the last one. It is affordability, which is an important metric. I talk about it in my book. I watch it every month in my market because it's critical. We are going to see headlines that say affordability dropped by the largest amount on record. That is going to be, it depends again, buyer, seller, investor, good or bad. But what is going to happen? Interest rates are going up. Prices are going up. So yes, affordability has to go down. I think affordability goes down by a record amount because prices go up again at least 7, 8, 9% on top of an interest rate that's already up 3/4 of a point and might see 1.25 or 1.5. That's just, it's going to be more expensive. It's going to be less affordable. That's going to be one of the reasons we see days on market expand. It's going to be one of the reasons we see more inventory, is because less people who want to buy a home will qualify. So in the end, 3 to 4 months from now, people are going to talk about inventory exploding higher, but you're going to know we're still in a seller's market because you're looking every day. Then we're going to hear about, oh my God, days on market expanded. You're going to be doing your homework. You're going to know that quality differences are out there. Then you're going to hear about home appreciation collapsing, crashing, but no, oh, it went from 14 to 7. No big deal. And of course, the big one, affordability. Affordability is going to come down. Prices are going to go up. Interest rates are going to go up. I think incomes go up, but probably not as much. So in the end, I want you to be aware. We are going to see some scary headlines, but as investors, I'm excited. I want more inventory. I want quality differences. I hate the fact that junk sells at retail prices. I can't run a business. I can't buy units if junk is selling at retail prices. So I look forward to the days that the media tries to scare people. If you're watching One Rental at a Time, I'm trying to help you not be scared. I want you to be excited. I want you to do the work. I want you to be ready for what's coming. And if you need help, look below, check out the outline, how to get started one rental at a time. But if you want to stay on YouTube, I have an entire playlist called Student Reviews. Listen to their stories, see what they're doing. And I actually got 2 interviews tomorrow that should be fun as well. So in the end, better days are ahead. I'm excited by what's coming. Yes, the last year has been tough. No inventory, retail prices, people writing crazy offers. Hard to buy. Didn't work. But I'm excited by what's happening this year. If you like what we talk about, you get original content on this channel all the time. Give me a thumbs up, hit subscribe. Either way, have a wonderful day. Today's a great day to make some money, and let's be better than yesterday. Bye-bye.